Hey folks, how are we doing today? In this video, I'm going to show you the few things I bought or got for Record Store Day and a couple little items. Record Store Day fell about 4 days before my trip to Hollywood. So originally I was going to skip Record Store Day and just save up for my Hollywood trip because I knew I was going to spend a buttload of cash out there. But there were a few things on Record Store Day that I was really interested in, so I wanted to make sure I had these items before I took off to Amoeba Hollywood. So these are the few Record Store items that I did want to have before I made the trip up to Tinseltown. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Record Store Day finds. This first find, I didn't buy myself. It is from Dream Theater, and it's the Illumination Theory, the Record Store Day release, on a picture disc, as we see right here, and nothing on the back, but this cool band logo, but there's no music back there. So the story behind this one was, this was the only reason I got off my ass to go to any record stores on Record Store Day. I had to have this. But I was real lazy about it though. I didn't wake up real early and get in line like a normal person or a normal fanatic would. Instead, what I did was I slept in and got there probably an hour after they had been open. But what I didn't know was the places that I was checking out, they only stocked one of these per store. So by the time I got there, I was an hour late. So kind of bummed that I didn't score it, but I figured, oh well, I have this on the regular album anyway, so I didn't see it as that big of a loss until I got in touch with John, and he said that he had seen a couple in his stores in Houston. And he said he would go there the next day if they had it, he would grab it for me and I would just pay him back. Well, thankfully he went to his store the next day and John found it. So thanks a lot, John, for grabbing this for me, and I paid him back. And now I have this awesome Dream Theater collectible on vinyl from Record Store Day, and I'm really happy because this is actually a really cool thing to have if you're a Dream Theater fan. And so thanks again, John, for grabbing this for me out of your store. I didn't have much luck here, so real happy you were able to find one for me. Next one up is from Marillion, and it's a picture disc for the song You're Gone, another exclusive Record Store Day release. And this is also, like the Dream Theater one, this is also a picture disc. I saw Dream Theater on Facebook Marillion on Facebook, their Facebook page, make the announcement that they were going to release this on Record Store Day, and this is a picture disc, as you can see here. And when you take the picture disc out, you get that negative effect on the picture. So here's our picture disc for the song You're Gone. On the A side, we have the studio version of it. On the B side, we have just an amazing live version of the song You're Gone. And it's a nice design on the back of the picture disc as well as the front. So really, really cool thing. Okay, they make the announcement on their Facebook page that this is going to come out on Record Store Day. But unfortunate for me, it was a UK release only. And my hopes of scoring this was pretty much dead when I found out it was a UK only release. So obviously I don't live in the UK, so there'd be no way I would have scored it. A few days after Record Store Day had passed, on Marillion's Facebook page, they announced that they still had some copies left, but very limited, and it could be ordered and they would ship it overseas. So I immediately jumped on it and was to spin it earlier. Whoops. And it sounds fantastic. And the live version of the song You're Gone is just awesome. So I'm really happy to have scored this. I love the song. I love that song You're Gone. One of my favorite from the album Marbles, and one of my favorite sung by Hogarth. It's just a great tune, and so I'm really, really excited that I have this in my collection. Really fantastic. Okay, the next up, like I said, when I went looking for the Dream Theater picture disc and didn't find it, I kind of didn't want to leave the record store empty-handed. I wanted to buy something that was a record store day release. And I am a Garbage fan. Garbage put out a 10-inch record. It's a duet with the band Garbage and the singer Brody Dale. And it's for the song Girls Talk. And on the B side we have Time Will Destroy Everything. And one song per side, and it comes on green vinyl. And there is, oh, yeah, there we go. There's the record there. Really nice shade of green. Looks really cool when the light hits it. So really cool. And the song Girls Talk is a pretty cool song. Time Will Destroy Everything isn't bad either. Originally this song was going to be called Girls Talk Shit, or on here, as you can see, Girls Talk So Much Shit. Obviously that's not a PC title, so they just changed it to Girls Talk. But Girls Talk So Much Shit was original, or Girls Talk Shit was going to be the original title of the song. And he used to say a lot of profanity and four-letter words in the lyrics, but oh well. I'm a grown-up, I can take it. And you know, I do like the artwork, and it's just, you know, standard dirty talk graffiti you see on a girl's bathroom wall. So pretty cool. Not a bad collection of songs. They just made this available for download on iTunes because apparently there's a demand for it. The songs aren't bad. I wouldn't say they're great, but they're not bad. And this didn't really cost all that much, so I'm glad I put that in the Garbage collection. This was not a record store day release, but like I said, I was in the store, and why not? Why not? From Susie and the Banshees, Juju is the name of the album. Just a used find I found out there. Really cool. There's pictures of the band there. Came with the original insert. Lyrics on one side. Band photo on the other side. And it is on the PVC label. So, really cool find there. Starting to get the Susies and the Banshees collection is I don't have every album from that band, but I'm starting to get quite a few, so that part of my collection is starting to grow a lot more now. And as you'll see here, it says it includes the limited edition single Israel on it, and to my amazement, it was included on this used album find right here. So there's the 45 for Israel. So here's the Israel side, and on the B side we had the song Red Over White, and it has a nice custom label itself. So the album did come with the limited edition 45, and it sounds great as well as the album does. Really cool album, so made this a really cool find. And I was originally going to throw this little 7-inch with the rest of my 7-inch records, but since it came exclusive with the album, I guess I'll keep it together with the package. Makes more sense, doesn't it? So really great find there for Susie and the Banshees. And I saved the best for last. A record, a reissue that has been shown a lot in the VC as well as VC Facebook, and it's the 40th anniversary box of Rush's first album, just self-titled Rush, and it comes in this really thick box. I didn't think when I first ordered this, I didn't think the box was gonna be this thick. I was like, holy crap, what the hell's in here? I was like, why do they need such a thick box? But it's the remaster from Rush's debut album that came out in 1974, so it's the 40th anniversary thing, box set. And inside the lid here, the top lid, we have, of course, the master sheet, fresh from the studio, gives pretty much all the specs of this album. Nice little thing to have there. And it comes with all the goodies, like the promotional postcards of each band member. There's the original drummer, John Rutsey. We have Alex Lifeson. And last but not least, Geddy Lee on the bass. Really nice. And then we got the poster. cool poster that came with this. And a picture of the master tape, kind of photocopy of the master tape. In the back we have the write-up of the package and the download code to put that on CD. And the Rush family tree, where it just tells the history of the band through all the different types of bands that led the founding members to form Rush. So, nice little family tree of what bands led to Rush. So, really, really cool to have. And then, of course, what's important is the album itself. Here is the remastered album with the original artwork, and it is printed on a 200-gram vinyl, really thick piece of plastic, and it's on the Moon. There's a Moon Records label there, and it sounds great. This is a fantastic remix, or remaster, I should say. It just sounds like pure meat and potatoes. You feel me? Meat and potatoes. This album. Sounds fantastic. I've spun it a couple times already, and it just sounds great coming to the speakers. I was like, oh, I absolutely love this album. And of course, on the very back side of the box, we have the other master sheet for side 2. First one I showed you was side 1. There's the master sheet for side 2. So really cool. So really, me being the massive Rush fan that I am, this was a must. Had to have it. Ordered it. Got on it. And so I was surprised how much stuff came with it. I read about it, all these extras, but I wasn't expecting the thick box. So really cool to now have this in the collection. I really love spinning this one. This is like love spinning this. Sounds fantastic. Well, that's gonna do it here. Just a short video because after that holiday trip, it might be a while until I dig again. Got to let my checkbook recover from that trip. Still haven't listened to every single record I scored from Hollywood because I keep repeating albums on the turntable because what I bought really made me happy. So still getting through the Hollywood pile, but oh well. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, folks. Hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.